Okay guys, today's video I'm going to start off with just a demonstration to show you how it works. Um, what I have here is I have a VHF radio, and on top of it I have it's actually a UHF radio, but we're not even using the radio part. All we're going to be using is the audio section to decode PL and to filter the PL off the audio. Um, I have a laptop here that's running a Teams meeting with a cell phone here, and the radios are connected to the laptop. That the receive audio out of the VHF is going straight into the microphone input on the USB sound card here, and the receive audio coming out of the laptop is going into the HYT first, like I said, where it's going to get the PL decoded and then filter the audio. And when the PL is decoded here on the HYT, it gives a closure that will be a push-to-talk for the VHF radio here. So this is how we're going to get our audio and push-to-talk back out the other direction. So I have on my cell phone a just a little free app for tone generating, and I have the radio programmed for PL of 254.1, but can't do decimals, but 254 is way close enough. So I just wanted to show you how when I turn on the tone here, it goes across. The AI monitor doesn't really detect it unless it's a really large volume, but when it gets decoded over here, it causes a push-to-talk. So let me just turn on here, show you the push-to-talk, and turn it back off. And yeah, like I said, then the audio goes back. Testing 1 2 3 4. Back the other direction just fine. So you have your audio going back and forth, and you have your push to talk control. So all right, that's going to do it for the demo. Now I'm going to bring up some drawings and show you a couple little modifications that I had to do. So stand by for that. Okay, here's a block diagram drawing of the setup I just did, and starts over here with your. This was my smartphone, and I had the Subaudible Tone app on it, and in order to get that app audio across, you need to do a screen share with the sound connected, and basically the transmit audio from the microphone and the tone goes across the internet here through the server, gets back over here, and the subaudible tone is then decoded by the repurposed radio here, and it provides a closure for the push-to-talk on the target radio, and it also filters off the PL tone from the audio, so you don't try and regenerate that PL on your radio here. And the opposite way is straightforward. You receive audio out of the radio coming into your mic, and then back out your speaker on the other end. So it was all pretty straightforward. Everything's real easy. The only tricky part is the getting this decode and filter function to work. Now there's many things that you could use. They have aftermarket standalone boards that do this, although you can't really, they're hardly for sale anymore. They're very rare. They used to be really popular, but not so much lately. Also, any shared tone repeater panel, community repeater panel would do the same function as well. But really, any old radio that's got a good working audio section that can do a PL decode is all you need. So you got an old junk radio laying around, it's got a busted power amplifier or some other oddity about it, but the logic of it works, and you can still PL. Well, you can repurpose it for this application. So when it comes to doing the repurposing of it, let me show you. This is the schematic of the HYT TM800, and this is the audio frequency, the purple line here coming out of all of your detector, discriminator, audio output here, and it's going this direction to go get processed this way for PL tone decoding, and this way for the regular audio frequency or two-tone DTMF, that kind of stuff. But anyway, this is the spot that I wanted to intercept it and break open here. I needed to break it open because this your discriminator here is just going to be pouring out white noise all the time without a carrier. So you don't want that going into your radio here. So you pull this out, and when I pulled it out and I inserted it first, it didn't work. And then I finally started troubleshooting and realized that this had a DC bias voltage on it of 3 volts. So if you didn't have 3 volts DC here, none of this other stuff would work. So I had to do a little mod on that, and let me show you how I corrected that. So I removed the jumper here, and I installed, they had a real convenient 8 volt, what they call B plus point available. And I was able to take that and use a little voltage divider here of a couple resistors to get my 3 volt bias voltage back. And then I just put a cap in here to isolate so I don't have any DC voltage going out toward my PC. So the speaker output of the PC comes in here, and it gets sent this way to decode the tone, and it gets sent this way to get the audio filtered. So it pulls the tone off and puts it back out. But it's that you would have the same thing, like I said, with a community repeater panel or one of those other standalone devices. So, but it works well. You do have to get the levels right and all the other standard Teams settings that I talked about before, as far as no automatic gain control, any of that kind of stuff. And so it's once you get the levels right and you get the resistance, I did need to put in a 10K ohm resistor in between the audio here and here, just because it's a high impedance mic input anyway. But yeah, and I'm still fooling around with the different PL tones, seeing which one is the best and which one you can, if you don't get the volumes right, you can get them to false, depending on how you speak into the microphone. But when you do get them dialed in, it's actually very reliable, and I'm very happy with it. So, all right, that takes care of this. We'll see you next time.